I will just say this: it's doable. We can do a hostage deal, and we need to do it.
To discuss the latest, I'm joined by Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Good morning to you, Mohamed. So Anthony Blinken back in the region. Tell us more.
Yeah, this is his 10th tour in the region since this war started last October. Unfortunately, in the last 9 visits of Mr. Blinken, we didn't see much progress. And in some occasions, when Mr. Blinken came, the war in some fronts get intensified. In the last visit of Mr. Blinken, the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu broke the news of the corridor, Philadelphia corridor, that the Israeli forces wish to continue the presence in this corridor. That complicated the negotiations a little bit. Mr. Blinken is coming with news coming from Israel that Benjamin Netanyahu is willing to fire his defense minister Yoav Gallant and appoint a new defense minister. So things are really complicated upon this visit.
Okay, so there's a lot at stake as ever. In the meantime, let's talk about Israel's what it describes as their new aims, the government for returning residents to northern Israel. What does that mean practically? Yeah,
this decision has been taken last night in the security meeting of the Israeli government. We can see, Sally, some contradictions in the Israeli government, as they at some point they want to return back the displaced Israeli to northern Israel, and at the same time the Israeli Prime Minister, as I said, he seeks to fire his defense minister and appoint another right-wing minister to replace him. The main reason for this, that Yoav Gallant is vocal and against the widening the war against Hezbollah in the north. And this right-wing minister that he is going to be appointed, he is really willing to pursue this war. But this will mean that Hezbollah will fire more rockets to northern Israel. To what extent the Israeli government would be able to widening the war and at the same time return back the Israelis to northern Israel, this is the big challenge upon the Israeli government. Also, we can see in Gaza that there is intensifying to the fight. We saw 35 people died in Gaza in the last hours. We saw a shelling to a bakery, a shelling to some homes. So we can see upon the visit of Mr. Blinken and upon the plans of returning the Israelis back to northern Israel, we can see widening and intensifying the fighting in all fronts.
Okay, Mohamed, thank you very much indeed. Mohamed Taha there from BBC Arabic.